Hello, so this is how to write a 5-year plan. So, meeting life goals is difficult without careful and a detailed plan. It may seem daunting or intimidating to think that far into the future. You can learn to break down your long-term goals into a series of detailed steps to make big tasks much more manageable. Learn to choose the right categories for the 5-year plan, draw up a draft, and start working your way through this list. So think about how you want to change. A 5-year plan will include very different sorts of topics depending on who you are and what you want out of life. What will make up your life easier? What will make your life happier? You a happier person. Visualize yourself as you see yourself in 5 years. Where do you see yourself? What do you see yourself doing? It's possible that you're already quite happy and satisfied in your life, and you want your 5-year plan to continue on the path you're already on. If that's the case, think more about what you'll need to continue living the life you enjoy. Tip: be as honest as possible. Don't think about what you feel is expected of you. Instead, think about what truly makes you happy. Think about personal goals. Personal goals refer to the ways you hope to transfer your personal life. Are you happy with who you are and what you do? How would you like to change yourself? This can be anything from being more active in a dating game to picking up the banjo as a hobby. How would you like to change the way you spend your free time in the coming years? How would you like to better yourself? A few examples of possible personal goals for the next 5 years might include starting a novel, watching less television, quitting smoking, starting a band, or getting more exercise. Think about financial goals. How could you use the next 5 years of your life to move towards financial security? How can you make steps that will get you closer to having the kind of career you want to have, even if you're young and don't have a job yet? Thinking some about what you want out of a job now will help you find out what the next step is to take. Example of financial goals might include saving more money, getting a graduate degree, asking for a promotion, starting a 401k, or finding another job. Think about fun goals too. It's also good to spend some time thinking about fun things you'd hope to accomplish over the next 5 years. Where would you like to travel? What would you like to have done by the time you spend 5 more times around the sun? Fun goals might include skydiving at least once, going on a blind date, hiking the Cumberland Gap, traveling abroad, or going to a music festival. Think about family goals. If you started a family already, what are your goals for your family? What do you hope to accomplish with or for your family? If you haven't started a family yet, but are in the early stages, what are your plans? What can you start doing now to prepare for the future? Family goals might include having a child, saving money for your child's education, starting your child in school, adding on to your home, moving to a larger home, or going on a family vacation. Be as specific as possible. Try to stay focused instead on tangible goals that you can accomplish in a real way, or can research the steps necessary to complete. Identify the most important items on each list. Try to identify the things that you feel are the most important to you at this time. Make a separate list for each item. It's important to address each goal individually, especially if it's completed enough to spend on time working on. Identify subsidy goals for each item. You might need to do a little research to find out for sure what needs to happen to turn your goals into a reality. Write an item for each year. Separate them into the individual years to translate your long-term goals into a series of short-term goals that you can accomplish in order. Narrow your focus, make each list as specific as possible, and continue breaking it down to make the list more manageable. Use realistic timelines. Set a specific time frame in which you will achieve what you set out to do. Try not to get discouraged. Cross things out as you accomplish them. Don't neglect the importance of giving yourself a visual reminder of getting closer to your goals. Pay attention to what new objectives present themselves. Periodically amend your list of goals to take into account these new observations and goals that come up. And finally, memorize the highlights for job interviews. A hidden benefit of the 5-year plan is that often employers will ask you to describe yours in a job interview. So, thank you for listening and talking about that. I hope it helps somebody. Sure, it helped me. I'm going to go write that list pretty soon. Anyway, thanks for watching.